Hello, everybody.
Everyone, we're talking about taking a trip to Wales.
Yeah, I was passing scorn on the idea that that Jonas would be able to pronounce it, but you're right. It is famously difficult to pronounce it off of written, a written down way of pronouncing something is really hard, right?
And I'm not saying that I would ever pronounce it like a local.
I've no idea how to pronounce it, so.
But I think
I can't
that
judge.
with like a couple of goes, I could eventually say it in such a way that someone would hear me and go, "Oh, that's what you mean."
Yeah.
Like, okay, now that I whittled it down, there's only one thing you could be talking about, Jonas.
Also, I think a lot of places like that have long names for kind of touristy reasons and don't actually get called that by locals.
This is probably quite true. How is your experience going on the tech side of things?
Yeah, it's good. I've only messed up, about a dozen things, so not bad.
I've not noticed a dozen things.
Well, you haven't been listening to the stream. you've not had that experience, but yes.
You've got a good point, but I've not seen people complaining.
Yes.
I've not seen 12 individual
Correctly
complaints.
and briefly, I would say. Yeah.
I think this is all amazing, though.
What's everybody saying?
I'm very impressed.
Oh, I'm very proud of your first attempt, Jonas. Aw.
No, thank you, DJ. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that drawing is very good. That is a very good Gentleman Jack.
It is.
Genuinely.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit bad because you put, I think, more effort in than Jamie put into his drawing. But it is a good drawing.
No, but then,
of effort in.
But then, overall, if someone says, Jonas, say this sentence out loud, the effort is, it's not nearly as high as I think as an individual drawing. But then, obviously, the donation amount is meant to kind of reflect that.
That's true.
I'm half the price of a postcard.
I think it's because we had to have levels rather than that. And also it's quicker to read something out than it's just, unless you're asked to pronounce that place name, which shall not be named.
Someone's really broken the system on that one.
Do you want to go and do tech?
For the rest of the show?
Yeah.
Okay, we can swap if you like.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That's as much as I can carry. I think I was just going to be careful with it.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, Maddie, I gave you no help at all about what to do.
Thank you, Smooth Pikachu.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Okay. I'm going to get myself back on. Okay. Laura Elohim has been great. Okay, so we are now at 2 a.m. And this is time for Art Attack.
I've got my proper voice back now.
Wonderful.
As we all know, Art Attack is the activity in which I was most engaged last year.
Yeah, you really loved it. You really enjoyed it.
I really, really picked up. I rallied, some would say.
So, for those of you who weren't here last year and didn't see what Art Attack was, this is a show where a segment where Laura is going to present us with pictures. One of us is going to get a picture and they need to describe it to the other person, and they need to try and draw it as accurately as possible. And we did have last year everyone got involved, so that might happen again this time. Do you want this? Okay.
Is there a reason I sat on that chair over there? Was it to separate us? Do we look at the
no, because
photos?
someone was. Yeah, Laura was over here. What?
Art Attack.
We're doing Art Attack.
Art Attack. By the way, everyone, this is where we I think we get a lot more relaxed and we get a lot more informal about the whole setup.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I think everyone's exhausted at this point. Right, okay, this one's going to be my one then. So, for those of you who want to play Art Attack, prepare yourselves. I recommend that you at home also try and draw the thing that I'm about to describe. So I'm going to describe this thing. Jonas, you need to grab yourself a board and pen.
I'm currently drinking my vanilla and chocolate.
Vanilla and chocolate. Alt text the game, absolutely.
I don't want this one. I want this one.
You can use whatever one you want. Alrighty. Okay. Is everybody ready? Are you guys in the tech booth playing as well? Cool. All right. Oh yeah, I can see you. There you are.
Oh no, I don't stand a chance now.
Well, I'm not sure you can win at this.
I mean,
okay. I'm going to describe it, and then you need to try and guess what it is from your drawing as well. Okay. Is everybody at home ready? Ready to draw along with us? Post on Twitter all of the things that you draw as you go along. Okay. So, we start with a circle in the top right hand corner, and the circle has like a weave pattern across it. So like, you know, lines intersecting with lines across it, and then sort of diagonally from top left to bottom right of the circle is like a band. So you draw like a band across it.
what, across the circle?
Across the circle, like a thick band.
From where, sorry?
From top left to bottom right.
Top left.
Then you flatten off the bottom left corner, I guess, of the circle. Circles, I guess, don't have corners, but flatten off the bottom left side of it. And then you want to draw a long rectangle coming out of that bottom left side in a sort of down and leftwards direction.
Can I say out loud what I think this is?
Well, let's see. Mary seems very confused, so let Mary finish her drawing, and then we'll see. Are you guys ready?
It's a treat.
For what it's worth, Jamie, I'm not making any adjustments, but I can just see what you're holding.
Okay. Well, okay, so you know what it is, but
I now know what it is.
Did you think you know what it was?
I was going to say out loud something that wasn't that.
Okay. All right. Well, you two, what do you think it is? Yes, you're correct. It is a microphone. Jonas, what did you draw?
I was like going to be like, is it an ice cream?
Okay.
But I was also like, a tennis ball at the end of a tube of tennis balls?
Yeah. Well, do you want to show us the photo? The picture? Not the photo. It's certainly not a photo.
I drew this.
Yeah, I like that original drawing. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's the first one. Would you like to prepare us a second? Ooh. I don't know why I'm keeping.
Yeah, we're all in consume mode.
This is mostly a segment to pass the time while we're in the sort of middle of the night section.
You can pass this level so neither the chat nor you can see it.
Okay. Anyway, Jonas, here's your description. I'm going to take your whiteboard from you. Okay. It's Jonas's go.
And I can only describe shapes.
Yeah, really. Like, yeah, maybe. But try and be, you know, simple with it.
Okay. From the bottom left of your piece of please orientate your paper this way, portrait.
Okay.
Or do I mean landscape?
That's landscape.
I mean landscape. Thank you. In the bottom left, I want you to draw. It's going to be like a triangle that's long on two sides and thin at the base.
Okay.
And I want you to start the triangle in the bottom left, and I want the base of the triangle to be almost the middle of your bit of paper. So it's kind of you're going to draw up into the paper two long bits of your triangle, and you're going to connect them with a short edge.
I
Now,
think colour is also fine as description. Things like the texture.
oh, okay. I don't know how to help you with that because I feel like you've all got specific pens, and I don't want to give you colouring in. Now that triangle, give it some sort of bumpy. Make it a bit bumpy. It's on the outside. So like as that triangle's now like the main core shape, use the outline of that triangle and kind of draw like bumps. I'm seeing Jamie like not do the thing that I'm describing, and I'm like, oh no, I'm saying it wrong. I don't mean the texture of the inside of the triangle. I mean to give the shape more definition. Kind of now start to give it some sweepy bumps. Yeah. Now, you know where your little bit of the triangle is, the little edge.
Yeah.
From there, I want you to draw all the way to the top of the page, but do it in a really subtle arc. Like, not a straight line up, just a subtle arc that goes a little bit out and then up to the top of the page.
Yeah.
And then go a little bit to a tiny bit to the right, like an inch to the right. From there, like just a straight line, just to an inch to the right.
From the top of the arc?
From the top of the arc.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah. Now come back down about 2/3 of your bit of paper. Or maybe a third. It's hard to know.
In a straight line?
In a straight line. Come back down. Now do a finger sized, like, imagine someone put a finger on your bit of paper. Draw this much of my finger from the line. Just draw like a bump, like a little finger-shaped bump.
Where?
So you know how you just drawn down?
Yeah.
Finger-shaped bump.
In the direction of the triangle or away from the triangle?
Away from everything you've done so far. You done that?
I guess so.
Yeah. Now that you've done that finger,
Yeah.
there should still be an unfinished line.
Yeah.
Now go 45 degrees towards the bottom right corner of your page, and go about, you don't want to go all the way into the corner. You want to kind of go maybe like two-thirds of that remaining distance. Now do a arc, so you meet that first triangle you drew. Do an arc so that you come all the way back to that triangle, but you're gonna arc. Yeah, like you're sort of doing quarter of a circle back to where you started. Oh. To the flat, the small, the smallest side of that triangle.
The arc goes back to the smallest side of the triangle.
Yeah. You know how you have a very small base of your triangle in the middle of the page?
Yeah.
You want to take that arc there. I'm looking at Jamie because he's not heard the thing that I've just said, which is specifically to correct a mistake he's made.
Go again.
The arc you just drew, it should go to the small bit of your triangle, the small
I see. Okay.
the smaller side of your triangle. Now
No.
I don't know how else to say this.
Oh, good.
You've done the complete shape of this creature. Creature? Oh no.
Creature?
Thing. Oh no.
Creature?
Can I stop there? I think I have to stop there. It's not getting better. It's not getting better, guys.
This isn't anything.
Someone
We're ready.
Someone give me permission to stop.
All right, Mary, what have you got?
A crocodile? Question mark?
Okay.
Mine looks like this.
Oh! Is that what we was doing?
What the fuck?
Now, Jamie, what you drew, right, is that's the tail. There, that's the tail.
Yeah.
And then you did an arc up the wrong way, and then you went down, and then you did a little finger, and then you went down to the corner, and then you came back up. It's almost perfect.
It's almost exactly that image. Yeah, you can see it.
You
Yeah.
see what I was trying? And Laura, you tried to help me by saying colours and textures, but if I just said feathers, everyone would know it was a bird. I didn't want to say feathers.
That was a really hard one.
That was a really hard one. Well done, Jonas. I said that out of politeness. Alright. Oh.
Oh God. Let me eat some McFlurry. I might need a bigger spoon.
Oh, what's going on?
Next up.
Can I get the bigger spoon?
This one's for me. Alright. Okay. Are we all ready?
I was born ready.
Bigger spoon.
Yeah.
Can I have your spoon behind your back, please? Thank you.
If you're aware then.
Yeah.
It was also just his entire posture.
All right. So, what you want to do is you want to draw a 3D cuboid. So it's so like a rectangle, but if it was a cuboid on a slight angle, long across the page, from left to right.
How deep is it?
It is like it's a third as deep as it is wide.
Okay, I think I've already made a mistake there, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because that's just me being bad at art.
So, on your front face of your cuboid, your small front face of your cuboid, you should have a long side face and basically your cuboid should have a square at one end and then a rectangle on the side, and then that's how it should be drawn. On the square face, you want to draw a rectangle that's the width of the whole square in the top third.
Yep.
Okay. Then you want to draw 4 rectangles on the big long side face in the top left corner, and they need to go as far as about halfway. So 4 squares that next to each other reach about halfway along the top thing, and they are as tall as the rectangle you drew on the front face, on the square face.
Okay. Oh wait, let me do something else.
Okay, you ready for the next instruction? Well, it's not going to get much clearer, I'm afraid. So, you want to about like leave a small gap from the front of the side big rectangle face, but then at the bottom of the side rectangle face, you want to draw like an archway that is about like an eighth of the whole length of the face. I'm doing my best.
Just one archway.
Just one for now. It's just a tiny gap from the front of the face. And then you're going to do another one towards the other end of that face at the bottom.
You see what? You see what?
Not really, but yeah. And then
Were they on the cube?
yeah, they're like they're chipping out a bottom part of the face.
So they're like a missing bit. They're not necessarily on it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Mary just quietly said, "What is that floating?"
And then underneath those arches, I want you to draw a circle under both the arches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that one circle to encompass both?
No,
arches?
2 circles, one
Two
for each arch.
circles.
Yeah. Okay. How much more am I going to be able to get across? I want you to put another cuboid on top of your original cuboid.
Cuboid on top.
That is a bit smaller, so it's not as long, and it's about 2/3 as long and about 1/4 as tall, but the whole depth of it, and it just sits on top of it.
I don't like you right now.
Just want him to know before
Yeah,
Jonas knows.
yeah, fair.
All right.
Okay, look. I'm pretty sure I can see what you're trying to do, but your final description is just aggravating me.
Okay, I'm going to stop there then. I'm going to see what you came up with. Mary, do you want to show us what you've got? Is it a car or a train? You're kind of on the way, yeah. Jonas, what have you got?
I think you've given me some double-decker bus with a touring platform, a viewing platform.
That's really
I've driven
good
it
as
from
well.
2 different perspectives. But you've kind of described a canopy on top.
No, I've described a ladder on top. It's a fire engine.
It's a fire engine.
It's a fire engine.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. That was really tough. There's so many little bits. Yeah, that was a really good guess, Jonas.
Oh, so
Well done.
your 4 rectangles were not at the back end of the
No,
thing.
they were at the front.
At the front
yeah.
end. I drew them at the back end thinking they were viewing windows for people on the bus.
Yeah, no.
Not
sorry.
that. I think you would have had to. I don't know what would have got me to a fire engine really.
Yeah.
Because your description of a ladder was frankly awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I thought at that point I was like, I'm not really sure where to go with it.
Could I have the other whiteboard and a couple of pens?
Yes.
I haven't done that.
Down here.
By the way, Ferry and Maddie, thank you for the McDonald's. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Saved us.
To be red or green?
This one's Genesis.
Yes.
I haven't chosen either.
Okay, that's to cover it up. And can I have the board, please? I think we've had another board. Did we have more boards over here?
I'm so confused
We're
with.
at 5 at the
You
minute.
only need one.
Okay, cool. All right.
You can have it back later.
Good. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Changes the dynamic.
Okay. Okay. Please start by placing your pens. So from the right hand side of your sheet, I want
Yeah.
you to go about 1/3 in to your bit of to your drawing board.
From like the top or the bottom?
From the right hand side. Oh, and from about an inch up. So your drawing should not touch the bottom of the page. It should start about an inch high.
Just
But please
just a
start.
line, 1/3 in.
Yeah, but start somewhere roughly on the right of your page, please. I now want you to draw a straight line going to the left. I want that straight line to be about 4 inches. Then I want
clarify how much an inch is, because I think there's some trouble over here.
an inch is 2.5 centimeters.
Excellent.
So 10 centimeters. Which sounds too long now that I've said it out loud, but don't worry about it. Then I want that line to continue, but I want it to curve upwards about, if 45 is half and 90 is sheer up, I want it to be about 70 degrees. I want it to start curving up about 70 degrees, and I want you to stop after you've done about 3 inches. Now that you've done that, I want that line to continue, but what it's going to do is it's going to curve to the left, just a little bit, and then I want a sheer drop down until it is on equal elevation as your first line.
What?
I'm pretty lost.
I think this is a great description.
Wherever your line is,
Can you
yeah.
just do that again very quickly?
Yep. So you should have gone from a starting flat line.
Yeah.
You should have curved up.
Yeah.
Then at the top of where I told you to stop after 2 or 3 inches, I want that line to continue left just a tiny bit and then drop so it's at the same elevation as your starting point.
Okay.
So it's horizontally equal to where you started.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Instead of dropping straight down? Right.
Straight down.
Okay.
Yep, straight line down. Now I want you to do half an inch, tiny little line. Just go left, just tiny little line, straight left. Now go straight up until you're at the same elevation as the line where you went down. Do you know where you started to go down?
Yeah.
Go up to that height. You should now have made like a tiny little rectangle stick out of those last 3 instructions. Now, from your latest line, I want you to whatever the line of your stick, whatever the length of your stick is, whatever that length is, I now need you to double it going up. So go up that height one more time, but do it with a bit of a curve going out, away from everything you've drawn. A tiny little bump, a tiny little plump, please. But you want to now basically double the height of that stick. You should now be at the highest possible point you've ever drawn. You've never been this high before. I want you to water slide your way to your original line. And when I say water slide, I mean start down, but slope out.
I don't think you're allowed to draw the exact line in the air.
Oh God, I am doing a lot of that, aren't I? I want you to water slide back to your original line. You have now drawn a shape.
Yeah.
You should now have drawn a complete shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see, okay.
I see what I think it's supposed to be, but it's not right.
At this point, I'm done. I'm not even going to try and describe anything else about this shape.
Well, I don't think I have any idea what this is. That's what I drew.
Water slide. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Maddie and Mary have my concept well executed.
Oh, it's a high heel or something.
Fairy looks like a dead fish.
Yeah, but what I've written is a hill.
Yeah,
Shoe.
it's a
Maybe
heeled.
the Bailey's in it.
A heeled
Yeah.
shoe. A heeled shoe, everyone.
Your water slide was a bit of a...
Yeah.
But I was trying to, rather than be descriptive about this curve, I thought I would just be chaotic and be like, drop and slide.
Yeah. No, I get it. I see what you were going
But what
for.
I should have said is start sheer and flatten out at the bottom.
Yeah.
I should have just said that out loud. Yeah.
I need to quickly pop to the loo.
Sorry, everyone.
I'm-
By the way, it's a heel. For those who weren't seeing, it's a high heel.
I need to quickly pop to the loo, but we could potentially have some, like either you describe another one or something like that.
I'm easy.
Cool.
What do you guys prefer? Do you have a
Yeah.
preference?
Mary wants to. Okay, all right. Well, you're going to have to come out on the microphone. Then I'll transfer you my microphone.
Mary. I should use this opportunity to eat more of my ice cream.
Absolutely.
This is on camera, so I can...
My Terry's chocolate milkshake.
I'm around this way so I don't disrupt everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you get a darker pen for?
Hello, darling.
Could you get a darker pen for Maddie?
Oh.
Oh, I'll just Mary's is here.
Oh,
You can use mine, yeah.
Hello, Mary, my love.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm excited.
It's
Mm.
very like this.
I wanna
It
see
feels
if
like
I
it
can
should be
describe
higher.
things better than you can.
Sink.
That's not a competition.
It is. It is.
You did Paris show.
What?
Did you see it?
What?
Oh, Mary just held the drawing
Oh,
out to everyone.
we were looking at how tall
I held, but it was on the. It's on the inside.
But you held it like that.
Oh, I thought it went like this.
I know what it is.
Well, I'm gonna put like my thingy down. Okay. I'm ready when you guys are.
But you can't see through the Everybody's ready.
All right.
It's not gonna help.
Yep.
In the center of your page, you're going to draw a circle.
How big's the circle?
About an orange.
That maybe means something. Okay, fine. I will do a
Orange,
bigger circle.
Orange size. Imagine orange on your. And then within that circle, I want you to draw 2 smaller circles horizontally next to each other.
What's their size in comparison to the
In
original?
comparison to big grapes.
Okay.
And then in between the 2 circles and slightly lower, I want you to draw a triangle. No, I want you to draw like the tip of an arrowhead, like an arrowhead. And the arrow is pointing upwards.
What?
Okay, you got your big circle, your 2 little circles next to each other horizontally, and then you've got between those 2 circles, but slightly below. So like imagine you like connected things up like a triangle, and then within that there is an arrowhead that's pointing upwards.
What? Oh, we're connecting them up. What?
Okay, this is harder than I thought. I take it all back. All right. So you got the circle that's the size of an orange, the 2 circles that are the size of a grape,
Yeah.
and I want you in between those 2 circles, and slightly below. Well, the 2 circles are next to each other, right?
Yeah.
So there's space below them,
Yeah.
and then in the middle between those two circles, slightly below, draw an arrowhead,
Yeah.
and the arrowhead is pointing upwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll do it.
Outside of your circle, I want you to draw a U shape, like a thick U shape. As in, it's like the outline of a thick U.
Just encompassing it?
No, below the circle. So it'll only come up to the edges of the big circle, and it's below the big circle. Are you ready for the next instruction? On the bottom of the big circle, I want you to draw some little nubs. Like 5 little nubs, 4 or 5 little nubs.
Sure.
And then on the U that you have underneath the circle, on the top part of the U, I would, on like the inner curve, I would like you to draw some more little nubs. And they kind of line up with the nubs on the circle.
Which way round is this U going?
So it's a U. It's a lucky horseshoe U. That's kind of attached to the bottom of the of the circle.
Attach to the
Well,
bottom.
yeah, it's below the bottom of the circle. It doesn't go width-wise. It doesn't go beyond the width of the circle, and it's below the circle. And it is happy horseshoe, lucky, happy you times.
Yeah.
And then you've got nubs that sort of mirror each other. One attached to the bottom of the circle, and then the other nubs are attached to the top of the inner curve of the U. And then on the rest of your page, I want you to draw I want you to draw the outlines of two thick lines that are crossing over each other beneath the circle situation that I've just made you draw.
Oh no.
The outline of two thick lines.
Yeah. So like
okay.
sausages or something. I don't know how, or bananas.
But
And
not
they're like-
not rectangles.
Not rectangles. Like one end could be softer and the other end could be pointier.
Under the U?
Under the U, and they're quite big. Like they can take up the rest of the space that you have. Two, they're crossed over, so you want to go from top left to bottom right, and then top right to bottom left.
I've not achieved.
You're closer than you think.
I don't I'm trying to avoid. You're drawing a big X, basically,
Oh, that's not what I've done at all.
and then on each of these crossed over shapes, on the bottom bits, like the bottom left and the bottom right of these two crossed over banana shapes, I want you to do so you know the cross shape that I've made you do.
Oh, okay, cool.
The cross shape, there's like, rather than just being two lines, is like a thick outline of something.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom of each of this cross shape,
And like before I tried to make it
I want you to draw. Well, I guess you can make the bottom bits into little crosses. So you want to draw a line perpendicular to the longer line that you've already drawn, like a. Does that make sense? I'm trying my best to describe things in a way that isn't just saying what the words are, and I realise that's quite a hard thing to do now.
Might be a good place to start.
Yeah, I think that's basically the whole picture, and I'm ready for you guys when you are. You want to go first?
Yeah.
That's perfect! It's
I'm
perfect!
going to show it to the camera.
Almost.
It's so good!
Okay, look.
It's so good!
Look, it was actually... I knew exactly what it was the moment you asked me to draw the nub, because I was like, oh, these are the teeth on the skull.
Yeah.
You're asking me to draw a skull. And then you asked me to keep going, and I just went like,
I was
what
thinking
the
something.
fuck is...
But it's definitely.
At a certain point I realised it was Skull and Bones, and I was going to make a joke about Maddie's t-shirt being apt with the worst
Yeah.
pirates in history.
I
am
realised
my bad.
what was happening. I had the U the wrong way round, then I put the knobs on it, and I went, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you which way round is your shoe going.
Yeah.
But I got a bit carried away with the size of things.
No, you're fine. That's
So-
fine. That's good.
I just started writing things.
I think it's pretty accurate. So
Oh, it's got on crossbones. I was knowing that.
yeah.
Alright,
Oh, that was pretty good. That was.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it looks like you did a good job.
I did.
Well done.
Oh, yes.
Microphone back.
Yeah, watch out for bumping things, because we've got a very precarious
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us on the stream, Mary. Thank you, Mary.
Oh.
Oh, James, can I have that little rubber on the table?
You absolutely can, mate. You absolutely can. Is it my turn to describe something then?
I I mean, what I did the shoe, and then Mary did that. So I guess unless anyone else like really is desperate to do one, if you want the break, if you want the chance to.
I'm feeling very, very tired at the moment, but I will rally. I remember this period in the last year's one, where I had a moment where my body was like, "If you don't go to bed, I'll make you," and then I said no, and then eventually I rallied. So I think I'm on the way back up to there, but I'll make sure I keep drinking plenty of water.
At this point, I'm just kind of literally.
Right. We are also in the period in time where people are hopping off to bed. But hopefully you'll all come back and join us for towards the end. Right, I'll describe this one.
The night time.
Okay, all right. So you're going to be doing.
I can't see it, by the way.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see it here. You are going to be drawing 3 separate drawings, but they're all basically the same. Okay? You want to have like imagine a square, but the top is flat, the sides taper in a bit at the bottom.
Sorry, imagine a square.
But while the top is flat, the sides taper in a bit at the bottom.
Can I ask you? You said we're going to draw this 3 times.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be drawing them like side by side.
Side by side, yeah.
How big?
Like you want like 2 centimeters between each one.
Drawing a square, and you said it was tapered.
Yeah, so it's basically flat across the top, and then it tapers down, but not fully. Like there's still a bit of flatness in the bottom, but it tapers in a bit. Is it a diglet? It's always a diglet.
It'll be a Doug trio if there's 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 diglets hanging out, not connecting.
Just 3 diglets hanging out in the hot tub.
So then, in the middle of the top side of the square, you need to draw like a rectangle coming out the top, but like
You can't draw it in the air.
What?
You can't draw it in the air with your hand.
Oh, okay.
I kept drawing things with my fingers.
You're drawing a rectangle coming out the top, but bending to the left. It's like bending over to the left in an arc. It sort of bends till it ends up being at like 90 degrees from where it started.
Oh, okay. I'm very confused with that.
It wasn't what I thought it was.
I drew something, but I think
Okay, so you have those 3. Now I want you to just make your squares just bobbledy. Like they're just a bit bumpy and rough.
What?
Those squares, they're not straight lines, they're just bobbledy. Everything's a bit bumpy and weird.
Well, yeah.
So an official animated probably.
Yeah. At this point, you should know what it is.
What?
Upside down mushrooms that are a bit bubbly.
No.
I got 3 flower pots.
That's not bad. But it's not that's what I know after.
These are definitely upside down mushrooms, and I won't hear any more about it.
It's not a bad drawing for what I've told you to do. So I realised I didn't make a point about how thin the rectangle was at the top.
Yeah.
So I see Jonas's is similarly mangled.
Yeah, I've got this. I've got like 3 not cones, and then I drew one by itself, and then I just basically replicated that one drawing 3 times, but with slight variants to see if it would give me any chance of figuring out.
So what it was 3 peppers.
Oh.
It was 3 peppers. Yeah. Yeah.
3 peppers.
I thought you were drawing. Well, Jonas didn't, but the others of you kind of what I thought. Is Jonas muted? He sounds very quiet. Is Jonas muted?
Hello. Jonas is talking. Jonas.
Yeah, sorry.
Jonas has been muted this.
Sorry, Jonas. I don't know how that happened.
Look, we're getting very tired. Things are going to fall through the cracks. But thank you, Rick, for catching
Have
that.
I been muted ever since I went to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Possible you've been muted.
It's fine. I've had no insights.
Have we got any more?
Yeah, several if you want them.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't got any new donations, so I think we'll just run through until
This is what we're doing until. Who's our guest?
Luke's the next guest.
Luke.
We're having Luke do some tarot
Beardy
with us.
noise.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. This one's going to be you describing this one, Jonas.
Okay, I was noticeably quiet. Oh. It's me, Jonas. I'm gonna describe a thingy. The thingy. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, everyone. Please start by drawing one big, tall rectangle.
How big?
Like, it's going to take up about 60% of the page. Big, tall rectangle. Now, those lovely...
Portraits, everybody.
Oh.
Big, yeah. Tall. But if you had drawn it in landscape, you would just have to accommodate for the size of your thing. Now, you see those lovely corners you've drawn? Rub them out and make them a little bit curved, please. I want curved, rounded corners. I want rounded corners on this shape, on this image, please. Now, Jonas loves a good finger. Please draw a finger-shaped rectangle coming out of the bottom of your rectangle, right in the middle. Right in the middle, rectangle shape, finger-shaped rectangle. Now your big rectangle, your massive one, please separate it into thirds equally, horizontally, into horizontal thirds, not vertical thirds, horizontal thirds. I want your top third to have, I want you to draw little bits all over it, just little bits, just make it real busy. Make it all bobbly and busy. You don't.
I just got to enjoy Mary's face and she suddenly worked out what this was.
You don't have to. You want to still see some of the white space behind it, but you should definitely cover it in bubbles. I want you to lightly now, because there needs to be a bit of differentiation. Your bottom third, just give it some shading, as much as you can with a massive thick pen. Just to indicate that it is not the same as the section above it or the section above that. You should now have a massive rectangle with 3 distinct quadrants that have been textured or drawn in their own different ways, with a finger out the bottom. Please present your images.
I've got a very thin lolly. But
He's got a thin lolly. Yeah, okay. Mary has drawn a pair of trousers. You drawn a pair of trousers and then you fixed it, yeah. And I honestly can't see Maddie's very well, actually. That green is awful.
I know,
Yeah.
One.
Do you want me to chuck you this blue one?
Yeah. No, you can see it.
Okay, I won't chuck it.
It's fair.
Yes, okay, I see it. Everyone knows that they have drawn a fab.
yeah.
Everyone got that one right. Thank you, everyone,
Absolutely.
for joining me on this fab adventure.
All right.
Thank you
I
for
guess
the
it's
fab image tech.
my go. I
Tech
need
lords.
the book.
Well, do you? Okay, well, take it all back because I don't want it. I do want to deal with some of the rubbish, but.
Don't worry, just send that out before you can deal with all the rubbish.
Good night, His Cursedness.
Oh, his cursedness. Oh, he wants to wake up for the mouth talk. Excellent.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night, his cursedness again. Thank you very much.
This is for me, yeah. Alrighty. Oh boy. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. You're in for a treat, pals.
Okay, I just gave up. I can handle it.
Is it some kind of British thing? Some sort of ice cream assembly? Absolutely. It is a British staple. That's every British child is weaned on them from a young age.
We know three things: the Queen's birthmarks, the price of
I know the
Freddos.
Queen's birthmarks.
The Queen's birthmarks. Even now we know the Queen's birthmarks. Even now.
Even now.
We know.
We all
the
got to see him when we queued up to see her corpse.
Price of a Freddo, and Fab. That's the British institution.
Absolutely. That's how we're so fab. Okay, so you're going to draw a... where should we start with this? Draw me a circle. A sort of smallish circle. It's just anywhere. Probably around the middle of your paper, but like this is going to be your central anchor into the world of descriptions. Okay. On the top, can you draw like a lump coming out of the top of the circle, like a rounded lump? And then the line that divides the lump and the circle, can you rub that out? So you now have like a sort of, sort of peanutty shape kind of thing, but a bit smaller on the top. Okay, you're going to put two circles. Actually, you're going to put one big circle in the centre of the sort of original circle you drew.
Well, that's annoying because the original circle isn't that big.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. It's a circle in there. And then you're going to draw two circles where the sort of boundary between the circle and the lump was to begin with. Next to each other, quite small. On the boundary between where the circle and the lump were.
On the outside?
No, on the inside.
No.
You drew a circle, you attached a lump to the top of the circle, and then you rubbed out the dividing line.
Yeah.
The answer's no.
The answer is
Okay.
this circle needs to be a lot bigger.
Well, you could start again.
Well, yeah, no,
it's
that's what I'm
gonna have to
doing.
be tiny now.
That's fine, I
That's
don't
what I'm
mind.
doing, but I'm just gonna have
I
to
don't mind you doing that. Okay, off the top of the lump,
Off the lump, yeah.
you're going to do two arcs. One going out left and one going out right. And they're going to be like relatively thin.
Can I ask you, James?
Yeah.
Where on the lump do the arcs start?
In
Do they start in the middle together, or do they start like one
They
on
start
the left?
in the middle, but with a like slight gap between the two.
Oh.
And then the end of the arc is round. The end of each arc is rounded.
I think
Miraculously, Mary already has it.
I've given this.
I think.
It's because it's an excellent description.
Oh yeah, that'll be it.
Maybe.
I thought I had it, and now you're adding extra stuff that makes me think that's not obvious.
This is an artist communicating with another artist. We get it. Okay, so we're now going to be moving to the bottom right of the original circle.
Yep.
The bottom right of the right.
So the bottom right of the original circle,
Yeah.
you're going to draw a oval like horizontally, about just a bit bigger than your original circle and bobble combined.
It is remarkable how similar these three drawings are. Like, stunningly.
Okay. And then at the top right hand side of that oval you've just drawn, I want you to do just a little sort of imagine like a triangle coming out of it, but sort of arcing upwards a little bit. It starts at a 45-degree angle and then arcs upwards. Just a touch. Okay, and now off the bottom of that oval you drew, draw 4 equally spaced rectangles going straight down the length of the length of the height of your oval and a little bit more.
Repeat that, sorry.
Draw 4 equally spaced rectangles coming off the bottom of the oval that should be as long as the height of the oval plus a little bit more.
Oh, that was not what I did. Yeah, when someone else asks, like, can you repeat that? And then you're like, oh, actually, that was really a good thing because I didn't do what you told me to do. Oh, this is nonsense.
And then at the bottom of each of those rectangles, you're going to attach to the bottom of them like a pyramid shape.
Like from the square of the rectangle pointing down, or like a pyramid pointing up?
The point is attached. The point comes off the end of the rectangle, and then the flattened
Right,
base of it
gotcha.
is the bottom.
I don't understand it, but okay.
I feel like it's sort of run away from me as I've gone along. But
Who feels that?
all right, I think that's going to have to be the end.
Okay.
So can I see your masterpieces, please?
I'm a weird bug.
Oh, that's close. Yeah, okay, it's Gromit!
It's
Gromit!
People got the same weird bug.
When I drew these circles, I was like, it's a ring. It's a ring. It's a wedding ring. And then you added the antenna, and I went, fuck. And then I thought it was something with a really wide open mouth.
It's good old Gromit!
Good old Grommy Gummy.
How were you a dog the whole time?
Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him.
Weird bug.
Yeah, I see what you were trying to do with the peanut. My peanut was very subtle. It wasn't peanut enough.
Yeah, you didn't bobble enough, yeah.
And sometimes I didn't know when something was a 3D shape or a line. So I didn't draw 3D arcs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard. But you all worked valiantly, and I was very proud of all of you.
I do love that mine's got a massive gaping mouth and that's just actually a little nose.
Yeah. Yours looks like it's screaming.
I started to think it was like a Bug's Life. I started to think it was like the ladybird.
One of the bugs from A Bug's Life.
And then I also thought Hungry Caterpillar or something.
Yeah. A hungry caterpillar from The Hungry Caterpillar.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we are coming up to the end of the end of the first half of
Oh
the
my
stream.
God.
We're
halfway there.
We're halfway there.
We're halfway there, buddy.
We're halfway there.
Fucking halfway there.
I am impressed with how energetic you are, considering that you came into this already tired and now I am dying.
Yeah, because I feed off your suffering.
Okay, good. Well, I will keep it up then. Okay, so we're about to go into our next segment, which will be tarot with Luke. But we'll let you know when he's all ready to go and get going. But before then, we should talk about, I guess, incentives and things.
Should we have a video?
Oh, we should have a video. We should have a video from Safe in Our World, shouldn't we?
Yeah, sorry,
Yes.
tech team, but I think there's one at this mark.
Yes, so we'll play a video from Safe in Our World, and then after that, when Luke is ready, we'll go on to Luke. But obviously, Laura's dealing with all the tech right now, so...
You have now
here we
reached
go.
the 12-hour mark. Congratulations, you're halfway through. Hey there, Flop again from Safe in Our World, and I'm back to give you a little bit of a self-care reminder. Make sure to stretch, hydrate, and look after those human needs. Stick around, there's more guest activities and fun to come, and thank you so much again for supporting Safe in Our World.